You know, I'm gonna let y'all listen to something that Tariq Nasheed said about John Lewis. He was very, very disrespectful to John Lewis. After I let y'all listen to this, I'll be back with my commentary.
John Lewis was a do-boy and flunky of the Democrats. He wasn't a rider. He only got his ass whooped in Selma. That was his only claim to fame. Nobody praises John Lewis in our society. John Lewis is somebody who they try to prop up as, hey, get your ass whooped with dignity and not fight back. That's not my hero, and he deserves every level of disrespect.
You know, I was just sitting here listening to Tariq debate Isaac Hayes Jr. And he said something about John Lewis, in which I just played. That was very insane. You know, when you look at these race hustlers, these black race hustlers of today, because that's what Tariq Nasheed is. He's nothing but a black race hustler. His job is to keep black people enraged while he sits back on social media and just talk. But he has the audacity to say that he have an issue with John Lewis and he don't like John Lewis because John Lewis took a beating for black people. A man who marched and sacrificed not just his time, but his body to improve things for black people in America. And now you have someone like Tariq Nasheed saying that he has a problem with John Lewis and the way he went about doing things. Well, this is my thing. Tariq, what are you doing for the black community? Besides sitting on social media and just talking. Where are your actions? Where are your plans to better the black community? See, we can read in the history books about John Lewis and what he did. No matter if you agree with the way he did it or disagree with the way he did it. But he did something. He put words to action. What are you doing? I don't see you in the streets marching. I don't see you in D.C. trying to fight for the black community, trying to lobby these politicians to make the black community better. What are you doing? See, one thing about criticizing people, it's very easy to criticize. But you know what's hard to do? Put in the work. And that's something that you refuse to do. Put in the work. So, before you criticize someone who actually put in the work, do some work yourself. Try that. See, you have all these black people fooled who follow you like you're really doing something for the black community. You're not doing anything but talking. That's all you're doing. Talking, running your mouth. Tell me one thing you have done significantly to affect change in the black community. Just one. Name me one thing. See, John Lewis, when he was marching out there and taking a beating for us, he brought on change. It's in history books. That's what John Lewis did. He brought real change. See, that's why you're able to do the things you do today. That's why you're able to drink out the same water fountain as a white man. That's why you're able to walk through the front door of a nice hotel. Because of people like John Lewis. But what have you done, Tariq? What change have you brought to the black community? Tell me. What have you done? Like I said before, it's easy to criticize, but it's hard to put in that work. Maybe you should try that, Tariq. put in some work, make change in the black community instead of just criticizing.